Hi guys! So, long time no see! I feel really bad that I haven't been doing videos for you guys, but this semester has been super crazy. I remember I told you I was going to take 5 classes, and I am a complete moron. Apparently, I had no idea what I was doing. No, it's really not that bad. I think what has really been the bad part about this semester is that I'm a um, second semester junior, and I want to go to grad school, so I didn't know, like, I was supposed to have a lot of stuff done. I hadn't told anybody that I wanted to go to grad school and I wanted to get a PhD and I wanted to just, you know, be a historian extraordinaire. So I was really kind of caught off guard by all the stuff that I needed to do. I was talking to a professor one day, and she kind of was like, "Oh, cool! You wanna go to grad school? That sounds amazing. Have you started on this? Have you started on that? Or blah blah blah." And I was kind of startled by all the stuff that I need to do that I hadn't done yet. So I went to go talk to someone, and they kind of broke down the process for me. It's really time consuming and crazy, and I've been trying to do it this semester and like kind of catch up and do a ton of stuff that I should have known about. So I kind of want to do a video today again because I know I've talked about this before, but I'm kind of going to go into a bit more detail about making sure that you're on track to where you're supposed to be. It's really important that when you go to college or to a university that you don't just start taking classes willy-nilly, that you kind of take the classes that you need in order to graduate, just because if you don't really have a major yet or you're not really sure what you want to do, you want to make sure that you have all of that lower division ready, just so that when the time comes for you to pick a major, all you have to worry is about upper division, and you don't have kind of these pulls and conflicting classes that are going to probably drive you crazy. So that's why it's important for you guys to really know what classes you need to take, when you need to take them, and kind of what order they need to go in. So I have all of my lower division ready, all of my GE stuff. I did that all in my junior college. I only took the classes I needed, and pretty much didn't take anything else. Didn't get sidetracked by any extra classes, nothing like that. So when I transferred into state, into my university, the only thing that I really needed were upper division courses. So I've been taking them systematically. I took last semester was my first semester there. I took 4. This semester I took 5, which is 9. Over the summer I'm taking 2, so that makes 11. The total courses that I need to graduate, I need 3 that are required for my university. Then we have 3 fields in the history department, and you have 2 sections in each, so those are 6, which makes 9. And then you have 3 core, which makes 12, and then you take 3 extra ones, which makes 15. So those are how many I need to graduate. So I have, again, 9, and I'll have 11 over the summer. So I could take 4 classes next semester easily and graduate and be completely done. But because I want to go to grad school, I needed to extend another semester. So I'm actually taking a concentration. And I got invited into the honors program, which they only take like 15 students, and you have to have a certain GPA for it. So yay for me. I'm really excited. So the honors tax 1 extra course, which makes 16. And that's it. So I pretty much have everything done. I'm taking one of my RSV courses over the summer, and then I just have 2 left. But along with that, again, I have all my grad school stuff going. If you guys are applying to grad school or considering applying to grad school, the one thing that you need to take is a GRE, which is kind of like your SAT version, but in getting into grad school. They have algebra, algebra 2, geometry, and then a ton of vocab. I think it's 500 uh, 500 frequency words that you have to learn. And then they have analogies, and you have to write an essay and kind of stuff like that. So I've been preparing for that, and also with a math tutor. I haven't taken math in years, and this is the one thing I always say. If you don't feel very comfortable, you're not really sure, just go ahead and get another like peer math tutor. You don't have to go and pay extra. You can just kind of wander around the math department, which is kind of what I did. And then I got someone, and we kind of worked something out where I'll help him with English and he'll help me with math. So I have that going on at the same time while I'm prepping to get into the honors classes, while I'm filling out all my stuff for summer, while I just found out actually a couple weeks ago that so this is spring of 2011. So if I want to graduate spring of 2012, my paperwork needs to be done by June. So I have to fill out these two forms, very official looking forms, where I have to kind of sign in there all the classes that I'm going to take, all the classes that I'm considering that I'm going to take in the future, just so that they know what I'm going to be taking and how I should graduate on time. Because that takes time for them to process all that information, to double check that I do have all the units required and all that stuff. So I found out about that also. So I would suggest that if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you haven't seen these very stylish yet slightly confusing pages that show you what you need to graduate and then what you need to graduate and be the major that you are, that you go ahead and you talk to someone. Print out your transcript, go in and be like, hey, I'm a psych major, or I'm a history major, or I'm a engineering major. This is what I have. These are the classes that I took here. These are the classes that I'm going to take. These are my grades. Am I set on track to graduate? I should be a junior, I should be a sophomore, whatever you're going to be. And just make sure that you have everything that you're going to need. Just because you never know. Like, I wasn't really sure. Again, I hadn't talked to anybody, so I didn't know that I had a ton of stuff to do in order to get into grad school, even though it's like pretty much a year and a half in advance that I'm doing all this stuff. So just make sure you go and talk to someone. And again, if you're considering, and I always say this also, if you're considering going into grad school, going into law school, going into medical school, you have to take the MCAS. I know it's chem, bio, and some other subjects that you need to learn. If you're considering law school, it's the LSATs, and I have no idea what else requirements you need, so go talk to someone. If it's grad school, you need the GRE, you're going to need letters, and then it kind of is different in between. Like, different schools have different specific requirements. They might require a writing sample. They might require 4 letters instead of 2, or whatever it is. So just make sure that you go and talk to someone, that you get the grad program, the grad school stuff out of the way, and then you start slowly focusing on the details. Another detail that I have to take care of is that I have to do a independent research project over the summer. So I already have a mentor, and I sort of kind of have a topic. So I have all of that tacked onto my regular workload. So just make sure, again, that you guys are set to graduate, because you're taking and know which classes you need to take to get something accomplished. You don't want to wander and get lost in college and kind of be taking random classes that you don't need to take. So I hope that helps. And then the next video that I'm going to do is going to be on scheduling over the spring and over the summer. So I'll see you guys soon, and bye!